Now I'm going to go over the Big Ten on the best case and worst case scenarios for the 2025 football season. Apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And obviously, I had to weigh up to this point with the spring transporter window closing, and I get they could still add guys. I know, but how many of those are going to be really impact? You tell me, and we'll wait and see what the Big Ten preseason poll looks like in the summer, and it's in no particular order. So, Michigan, at worst, they're the same records last year. Aim for. They need to improve their quarterback play, and at best, like 11-1 or 10-2. Ohio State, worst case scenario in my opinion, 9-3. At best, 12-0 or 11-1. Now Penn State, I think is the same thing, 9-3 at worst, 10-2. 11-1 or 12-0 at best. Now Maryland, 4-8 at worst. At best, 7-5. Now Michigan State, 4-8 at worst, 7-5 or 8-4 at best. Rutgers 4-8 at worst. Best case scenario 7-5. Look at that schedule. That's a little bit more difficult than a year ago. Indiana, I think they're going to take a step backwards. They're at least going to be a bowl game team at 6-6, but best case scenario is like 9-3 or 10-2. I don't see 11-1. That schedule is tougher. Now Wisconsin, 5-7, same record as last year, or 6-6 at worst. Best case scenario, aim for 9-3. Iowa, there should be at least a ball game team at 6-6 or 7-5, but at best 9-3 or 10-2. I do not see 11-1 with that schedule. Now Minnesota, 4-8, 5-7, at worst. At best, I just don't see above 8 wins. So really, that's it. Aim for. Now Purdue, first year head coach. I think they win at least 2 games on the schedule, as in 2-10. Worst case scenario, 5-7. I just don't see them making to a bowl game. I just don't. Though 1-11 could be in the realm of possibility, but I don't know how likely that really is. Now Nebraska should be at least a bowl game team at 6-6, but if it's like typical Matt Rule with the past 2 stops in the college level, it could be a better year, like 9-3 or 10-2. And I know he was 11-1 in 2019 at Baylor, but I don't know about that with that schedule that they got for this year. Now Illinois, they should be at least a bowl game team, 6-6 or 7-5. At best, like 10-2, maybe 11-1 if you're really pushing it. Because there's only like one game I'm calling it a definite loss. It's more like, will they lose somewhere else? Now, Northwestern, 3-9 or 4-8 at worst, 7-5 at best. Now, Washington should be at least a bowl game team at 6-6, but at worst, at best, I see aim for 9-3. Now, Oregon, I think 9-3 at worst, 11-1 or 12-0 at best, maybe. Now USC, 7-5 or aim 4 at worst. Look at that schedule. And 12-0 at best. I do not see 11-1. You got to be realistic. Now UCLA, 4-8 at worst, and I think having Nico at quarterback will help some, but is it enough to get to 8 wins? No, in my opinion. Really, they're 7-5 at best, which I know it's not like what you wanted with the new quarterback and everything, but you gotta be realistic. Look at that schedule. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road. 800 subscribers, course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So remind this course like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms. More people see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.